Yesterday, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that an Idaho law outlawing gender-affirming care for minors can go into effect. Well, that's good news for many parents whose children are questioning their gender. In some areas, the church is providing support for these families with ministries that offer resources and other practical help. Petitte reports.
This is Jonathan West, who is now Jenna.
It came from nowhere.
Even in Christian homes like Melinda's, gender identity and transitioning is surging.
My son was gone, and this person in front of me was going to be changing, and it wasn't the person I knew.
Long hair, nails, hormone therapy, all part of Jonathan's transition process.
They went in and they took 2 inches off of each side of his collarbone, and they closed those together so that his shoulders would not be so broad.
Melinda can't figure out how she missed it. She says Jonathan grew up as a typical boy, playing baseball and attending youth group.
We really struggled on how to, as Christian parents, address this.
Jean and Anita Eggman are helping parents like Melinda. The couple leads a Christian support group at Cross Church in Springdale, Arkansas. Created to guide parents with same-sex attracted children, 40% of the group now includes parents of those who identify as trans.
It's basically helping parents navigate through all this, maintaining their faith, and being able to stand on the Word of God, but also show the love of God to their loved ones.
What we have seen, it's very unusual that someone reaches out for a support group right away. A lot of times they just try to work through it by themselves.
About Hope is part of the National Hope Restorative Network. Jean and Anita's group meet confidentially every week in this room. Many join online from across the nation, and all of them are given the same tools, now helping Melinda deal with her transitioning son.
When she first came to us, within the first few weeks, we were going through boundaries, creating healthy boundaries. And I remember her saying, I don't think I have any healthy boundaries. I don't have any boundaries.
An online resource for parents is called parentsofrogdkids.com. ROGD stands for Rapid Onset Gender Dysphoria.
I would say that every parent goes through, like, what did I do wrong? I certainly did.
Started in 2017, the organization now has 3,000 members worldwide. It offers information to also help parents screen therapists who will not simply affirm their child's gender dysphoria.
If you go to a gender therapist and they say, I'm confused, and they say, well, you're trans, and your problem is because your parents don't affirm you. Okay, well, that's just bad therapy.
Melinda's support group has taught her what she's up against and how to navigate her relationship with Jonathan.
What we see now is that how strong she's gotten, and
That's awesome.
She has learned it's okay to say no.
He won't receive gifts from me because I won't buy him anything pink.
In a culture that celebrates the transgender movement, this can be an uphill battle for parents. Through proper support, however, people like Melinda are learning to cope and trust.
They can't change them. And so in their Christian faith, they have to fall back on that the Lord is the only one that can really change somebody.
I am hoping and praying that as he learns who he is, he will learn who he is through Christ.
In Arkansas, Petitte, CBN News.
Well, all of this gender affirming, if it affirms a question, and what should be questioned in therapy, you wonder what's behind that. Why in the world would you affirm somebody going through that kind of radical change if there's any question about it, if they're not entirely sure? And you look at it, is there a profit motive? Are they going to be earning more money if they walk someone through this transition? For children, it should be absolutely up to parents what kind of therapy they get, what kind of medical treatment they get. All of these things should be parents first, because children don't understand that life is a long time, and decisions you make when you're 12, 13, 14 can last for a very long time. And if you change your mind in your 20s and 30s, you're changing it way too late. Well, for more information on resources available to parents dealing with this issue, all you have to do is go to our website, cbnnews.com.